Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So Aries, this week is Fairy week. What is that? Oh, the retriever. We're going to get a fairy for you. The fairies are going to talk to you directly. And then when the last week you guys had the Oak Man come out, that was like crazy, wasn't it? Because I think, yeah, I think you were the first one they appeared for a long time ago. So we're going to do that. We're going to see whatever fairy comes out, what they would like you to release, what they would like you to embrace. I'm going to give you a little hint about hidden factors going on in your life that you may not be aware of. And then they're going to kind of maybe hint to you energy that's coming towards you. Or cycle or something. Isn't extended at the end of this reading. The link is at the top of the description if you are drawn to it, and in that link I will pull another fairy card, and this fairy card will represent the archetypal energy of your inner child, and your inner child will speak to you throughout the whole extended reading to move you forward in life, so you can hear your deeper soul without your ego being involved, my dear emperors. Okay, let's get started. I had a wee nap on the table. I did Aquarius and Pisces. I had a lunch break. I came up, I was all ready to go. I literally sat at the table and I was overwhelmed by, like, I couldn't keep my eyes open. And I ended up, like, I put my head on my arm and I totally nodded, like, right off. I was out cold for a good 20-25 minutes. And now I'm back and I feel great. Like a little siesta. Yeah, I think we should do that. I don't know. Put your hands up if you find as you get older you could benefit from more naps. I think so, yeah. I think too it's a time change. Like, I'm still getting used to that. Yeah, so we can have that. What do you have here? The singer of transfiguration. Boy, there's a lot of red in that one. Woo! That looks exciting. That looks like intense. Wow. Intense energy. 1-1 too. Everyone always gets excited with the 1-1. So there you go with the 1-1. I'm not so big with the synchron. I know. Yeah, so good. The singer of transfiguration. Transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. There's something going on here with my hair and my glasses. Just give me a second. Alright. The singer's transfiguration tells us that we have been through the gate. We have passed through the initiation process. And we have reached a new way of being, reflecting deep transformation within ourselves. Things will never again be what they once were. Things will never be seen in the same way by us, and this is a good thing. This singer's joyful, passionate, bright blaze of color heralds a time of fulfillment and accomplishment. As with the other singers, the power and joy of this one radiates especially strong to the things and beings symbolized by the cards around it. Oh, that's exciting. So whatever comes out in this reading, it's kind of like radiating it. So we'll see what that is. Hopefully it's positive stuff. Like the reborn, renewed phoenix, the singer is aflame with vibrant, expanded life. There really isn't much I can say about this. Not even the fairies seem to have anything to add. They're just sitting around here, smiling blissfully. Even old Jidome, and humming an ethereal and beautiful melody. And the cat in my lap, Sylvie, is purring so loudly it sounds like she is singing. As indeed she is, so are we all. Sometimes I feel like the author, I think he writes sometimes kind of like in a rambling way, the way I might talk sometimes. So, in a reading, jackpot! That's what it says, jackpot, exclamation mark. This card in a reading signifies the joy of success after a time of struggle. A new way of life has been accepted and is being integrated. A sense of inner peace is growing. The struggle has all been worth it. This is a time of consolidation and joy, and is both a reward for past achievements and a time of preparation for the next climb up the path. Wow! I was just about to say, like, I never get into the reverse because I just don't read reverse in this, but you'll see, like, I'm going to another page. There's usually like a good big paragraph on reverses. And I'm looking at it like, that's it. That's the reverse. It's like, it's one sentence. Do you know why? Even reverse, this card simply suggests that the realization or completion of this process is just around the corner. Enjoy. It's like the frickin' sun. It's like the phoenix and the sun. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. How exciting. I'm going to claim this reading. I'm an Aries. Let's take it. Let's take it around. Double 10. Double 10. All right. Let's see. Where's this going? See, I needed to have the nap. Maybe that's what that was. It's just that. It's just the energy of my head sound asleep on this table for 20 minutes. It's producing the phoenix because I've been reborn after the nap, right? No, I'm going to say it's probably better. It's probably some good stuff. All right. Wow. Whew, kick-ass. Absolutely kick-ass energy. Can you see it? Can you see it? All right. What is this singer of transfiguration? It's like the sun and the phoenix all combined energy. I'm going to feel it like that. The Eight of Fire. It's like the Eight of Wands, movement, communication. Following, I like the way they've got, this girl is going through the bamboo forest on her panda here. And she's, you know, it's like all these little wonderful lights, these Chinese lanterns are like lighting the way through the forest. Now is the time to go. But if you're coming out of the ashes like some sort of a rebirth, it's almost like starting to see clearly through the forest. That's bringing to mind a saying that kind of came into my head the other day, and then I played it the other way around, and I thought it sounds better that way. What is it? The original saying is, you can't see the forest for the trees. And then I played it in my head, and I said, well, wait a second. You can't see the tree for the forest. And I'm getting that with this. You can't. Like now you can see the tree. So it feels like before, wherever you were before coming in with this singer of transfiguration, you couldn't see the tree for the forest. That kept running through my head like quite a few days ago. I don't know why, and now I'm getting it in this. So coming out of that period of not being able to see the tree for the forest. So if you think about that, like if there's one specific tree that is of importance to you, for whatever reason, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the best tree to get branches off for, you know, cooking wieners on the campfire. Or maybe it symbolizes like a person or a job, something, a place to live. You couldn't see the tree for all of the options around it. Like that's what I'm bringing in with that. I like that. That's my new saying. You can quote me on that one. Use it. You can't see the tree for the forest, but now you can, I'm feeling like. So it's time to like when I get like released with this, the Eight of Wands, because I see them flying, it's like time to kind of move. Time to move, time to communicate. Maybe you'll see the tree through the forest. So what are you being asked to embrace? Damn, take yours. You are, I swear, it happens a lot in my readings. It happens a lot in a lot of other people's readings. You always show up to your readings, Aries, as the Emperor. There you are, always, all the time. There I am. It's my reading. Here I am. Embrace it. Like, own it, baby. Own your new self. Like, maybe whatever you've gone through here, it's really like, this is it. You found that deeper lion heart. The lion heart, the Emperor, embraces self-empowerment, strength, fortitude. Have a good nap first. I really recommend that. Hidden factors that you are unaware of is the High Priestess. Ooh, of course. I mean, that's the hidden stuff, the dark stuff. There's still something going on that's unknown. Still something going on that's unknown. It sounded kind of cool, like going into the forest because you're soon to finally see the tree that you could not see before. But I feel like with the High Priestess, like hidden factors that you were unaware of. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a High Priestess. Dealing with a very intuitive or something here. This High Priestess doesn't feel like you. It feels like another energy. Alright, the energy that is approaching you is the Ten of Fire, the Ten of Wands. There's a burden, some sort of a burden, a release. A release, the extinguishing of energy, emotion from the past that has started to feel very heavy and weighted. Let us see where this goes, because the energy here feels very different. Part of me wants to say that both these cards are someone else, but I want to pull out the clarifiers and see where it goes. I want to do it at the bottom for you too. Ooh. So you have the World card, and then it's reversed. That would make a lot of sense. Oh, interesting. This reminds me a little bit of the Aquarius reading. This feels, the energy is similar, and then it feels like with the World card at the bottom, like something major has ended in your life, a major cycle ending and shift. And I always like to say, you don't usually go from the world ending, boop, right into the world beginning, like a brand new cycle that's quite significant in your life. And I think I compared it in Aquarius to that. It's like if you were in a long-term relationship. You wouldn't end that on Monday and then Tuesday. Well, you probably shouldn't. Some people do. And Tuesday move in with someone and that ends up being another long-term relationship. Like it ends up being successful and long-term. Like, I mean, you could end something on Monday and move into something new on Tuesday. I'll damn tell you, it's probably not going to work out. So there's like an in-between energy, which is often signified by like temperance energy. It can even be like Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, like, so waiting, allowing energy to resolve itself in the past and to prepare itself in the future. So it feels like you are now moving though to the new. Like this world is feeling like, well, this might be the beginning of a big cycle because of the energy that is sitting here, like with the Singer. I mean, to start your reading with the Singer of Transfiguration and then to move into that's serious Aries energy. Like, well, stand back world. Aries is about to ignite. So, all right, let's clarify. I'm using a different deck to clarify. My steampunk. The steampunkers wanted to come out. My steampunks. I actually feel quite cheeky after having my nap. Nine of Swords is at the bottom. Overthinking thoughts. Ace of Cups is underneath that. Maybe trying to get a new beginning, but one that has a lot of feeling and emotion. A very uplifting new beginning. So, what are you being asked to release here? The Eight of Wands. We got the Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Cups. clarifying that Eight of Fire, that Eight of Wands. That there is a death of the ego here. There is a death of, whoa, okay. It doesn't often come in for me with the Ten of Swords, but it did just now. There's, yeah, all I'm getting with is a stab in the back. I'm getting to that is stabbed in the back. I mean, it's obvious. It's the ending now. I mean, it's the ending of something in some way. Maybe it feels like it was a stab in the back. Or you didn't see it coming. Let's say that. Say like you didn't see it coming, this ending. Again, it feels like though it's something from the past. And you're kind of releasing this too. I feel like what you're releasing allows you to see clearly. So the Six of Cups into the Page of Cups. There's a release here. You know what? This kind of feels like the last bit of energy clearing out for soulmate connections or a connection. Some sort of soulmate connection here that is ended. It's ended. It's over. I'm really getting the visual with this. You see how there's two people here and one is, offering the flowers, and then this person is standing alone with the cup, and there's a plane flying over. It almost like I could hear the plane going by, and I could hear the waves and the birds, there's seagulls in the background, and they're holding like this little cup of wine, and it's almost like a solitary little celebration somehow. It's some sort of solitary little celebration about something that ended. About something that has ended here. Take that how you will with the Eight of Fire. And I feel like somehow that allows you to see the trees, to see the tree through the forest. I might clarify just that statement at some point in this reading because it's interesting how that came out. So what are you being asked to embrace? There you go. The Emperor. Yourself. Give yourself a hug. The Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. So to become this Emperor, there is the one way that gets through the Devil I see here is the energy of the Knight of Wands. The Devil cannot, I'm getting the message that this Devil energy, which is often something that confines us or makes us feel trapped or held to something that we are not necessarily meant to be bound to, it's toxic energy. I'm hearing like, so those energies those cards that I talked about earlier in the reading, when a major cycle is ended and a major cycle is about to begin, but you're in between, you've got like Temperance energy, maybe the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, you're resting, you're recovering, energy is coming into balance. That will not necessarily dissipate the Devil, I'm hearing. At least in this reading right now. For the energy that has created the Devil, it is the Knight of Wands. It is action, it is movement based on desire. I always like to think of the Knight of Wands as like the mojo that gets you going. The mojo that gets you going. The fuel and the fire. So you embrace your mojo. Really like embrace your mojo because this is what helps to free you moving forward. Embracing your mojo frees you. Also too, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's, I'm getting, it's more like it's confirming your very independent energy. Very independent, self-sufficient, stable. It's like igniting the fire. Learning to use the devil-like energy, all this flame and fire, perhaps desire, whatever it is that can make something feel entrapped, and using it to fuel your direction, not the devil energy's direction. Using it to fuel your direction. This is very interesting. I didn't see this coming out. With the High Priestess, this is like something unknown. And I said, it feels like it's someone else's energy. Well, what's interesting is it is, and it's yours. It's two. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of stability. Someone's really stable. I know it's going to come out the wrong way. I was going to say one of these characters is really stable and one is really fiery and dynamic. So maybe that's you, Aries. You're the really fiery and dynamic one. The other person is really stable. I'm just so sassy right now. I'm an Aries, so I'm just like, I'm making fun of me too. It's okay. But no, there's some sort of change here. It's a hidden factor that you are unaware of. There's some sort of cycle change that's taking place between you and another person. This could be, it could be a spouse, a wife. It doesn't necessarily matter, like if you're male or female, how this is playing out. It's just wands are a little more in control, right? They're a little more about controlling the energy that they represent. And the queens are a little bit more about being active in it. If you think about like a king, he's often dealing with the politics and all the stuff in the castle. And the queen is the one that would be out doing like the humanitarian work and how are the folks and the peasants doing this week, right? Like that's kind of how that energy plays out. So, it could be like with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be a husband, a wife, it could be a mother, even a father, could be someone that you work with, is someone that you're going to associate some sort of very nurturing, supportive energy that has would probably be existent in either like a romantic relationship, a family, a very strong family relationship, or a work relationship. The King of Wands, I'm not going to lie, I think it's probably you. The King of Wands is you here. And so however this plays out with you, with this person, I might even, you know what? I'm going to pull a clarifier for the clarifier. I don't know if I've done that before. I'm going to pull, oh, what did I just do? Why is this all messed up? Ah, yeah. There we go. Okay. I want to know more about the Queen of Pentacles because it's, there's a shift here. Tell Aries about the Queen of Pentacles. Tell Aries about the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, well, maybe it's you. Wait a second, let me see here. The King of Wands. Tell Aries about the King of Wands. So we're getting the Eight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Remember the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Fire. Came out, what are you to release? This person is about movement and communication. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, the King of Wands is Seven of Swords. A little bit sneaky. A little bit sneaky, or, say sneaky. Hiding something. Well, doesn't that make sense? Because look at, he's hiding behind the chair. Yeah, he's hiding something. The King of Wands is hiding something. That's what I want to say. There's a Seven of Swords, and he's literally hiding behind his throne. But he's watching. He's peeking out. That's interesting. So, see who you are in that. I'm kind of feeling like now, because the Eight of Wands came out, and it represents you, that you might be this Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is someone else that you might be dealing with. There's some sort of a shift here. So what is the shift? Let's find out. Because if this person is hiding, they're hiding or they're hiding something. Which is really kind of of funny. I mean, why would the king hide behind his throne? The King of Swords and Temperance. There's a shift. Hiding the truth, maybe. The king is hiding the truth. But waiting for the right time for the truth to come out with Temperance. Because it's a sword, and the Seven of Swords, something's been hidden there. So it's truth. So, the hidden factor that you're aware of it now is that the King of Wands is hiding something, some sort of truth. So the energy that is approaching you, right, is this Ten of Wands, which is like a heavy burden, something that needs to be released here. Look at that. You got the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and then the Chariot. There's like a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement associated with this heavy burden. And it looks like the heavy burden is the Ten of Cups. So somebody may be having, because this is about having a lot of feelings for someone. This is a connection that could really, really go really, really far. A lot of mutual love, appreciation. The sun is shining very brightly behind them. Wish fulfillment, clarity. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot is like, this is coming like really hard and fast. At least the energy that supports it, the desire to, is very hard and fast here. And it's a heavy burden. Maybe that's what the King of Wands is hiding. Hiding something. And look at the way he's looking at Temperance. He's all like googly-eyed. It's kind of cute. It's like... So, now what I'm going to do. This is a really funny reading. I can't explain the energy that's coming through. But it's kind of humorous in a way. Maybe that's the shift. Like, maybe things become funny. Maybe things become funny for you with the Singer of Transfiguration. I'm going to ask specifically for a message to you right from the Singer of Transfiguration. A message to Aries, Transfiguration. The High Priestess. Here we go again. High Priestess. Yeah, and what was all the stuff around the High Priestess was this dude. Mr. King of Wands, hiding behind his throne. So you can look into that too, like hiding behind the throne. What does the throne represent? The throne represents the seat of responsibility, the seat of power. Could also be the seat of corruption, control. So there's something behind that that is possibly the reason for hiding something. Oh my gosh, check this out. I'm really drawn to the visuals, the artwork today, how it's communicating. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. I gotta stand up. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. Look at her eyes. Is it focused? She's like, it's like she's not watching, but she is watching. The King of Wands. She's not watching, but she is. It's like her back is turned, but her eyes are totally watching. The Queen is watching the King, and she's suspicious that he's hiding something. Oh, the Two of Cups is at the bottom. Look at that. Well, this could be an interesting time for you, Aries. So, we'll see. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going to go and do the extended and see what your inner child is asking of you. And see what kind of energy your inner child is in right now through the interpretation of the fairies. So, there you go. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.